We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This profound insight from Stoicism highlights how our minds tend to magnify problems, often creating fears around scenarios that may never materialize. The Stoics encouraged focusing on the present moment through mindfulness, allowing us to acknowledge our thoughts without becoming overwhelmed. By grounding ourselves in reality, we can reduce unnecessary suffering and discover peace amidst life's challenges. Focus on what is within your control and let go of the rest. This powerful rule directs our energy toward points we can influence, such as our thoughts and actions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This sentiment emphasizes beginning each day with gratitude and appreciation for the present, aligning with Stoic principles that foster mindfulness and inner peace. Embracing this mindset can help us combat depression and relish the simple acts of living. Aurelius also advised, "Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them." Here he urges us to find solace in the beauty of life and the cosmos, helping us appreciate life's wonders and rise above everyday struggles. Unlocking happiness through mindset. Marcus Aurelius believed, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This insight unveils how mastering our mindset can transform our lives, aiding in overcoming depression and discovering lasting joy. 6 Stoic lessons to conquer depression and rediscover joy. Lesson 1. The power of travel. Introduction to the Stoic perspective on travel. Travel is often viewed purely as a means to escape from our daily routines, visit new places, or enjoy a break from work. However, when approached with a Stoic mindset, travel becomes an invaluable opportunity for personal growth, self-discovery, and the cultivation of inner peace. The Stoics recognized the intricate relationship between human experience and the environment around them, and they believed that stepping outside of oneself could provide clarity and a refreshing perspective on life's challenges. Travel isn't merely about the destinations we visit. It encompasses the journey we undertake within ourselves as we navigate changing landscapes and cultures. This lesson will explore how integrating Stoic principles into our travel experiences can help combat feelings of depression, foster curiosity, and engender a more profound sense of connection to the world. The transformative power of new experiences breaking routine. In today's fast-paced society, we often find ourselves entrenched in our routines. These routines can provide a sense of stability and safety. However, they can also limit our perspectives and experiences. This is where travel can be a transformative force. Stepping out of our usual environments forces us to confront new situations, cultures, and ideas. The Stoics, such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the importance of personal growth through exposure to different perspectives. Seneca noted the dangers of becoming complacent, suggesting that we should strain against the constraints of our habitual thoughts and surroundings. Travel allows us to wake up to new ways of being and thinking. By immersing ourselves in different contexts, we can challenge our preconceived notions and broaden our horizons. This not only invigorates our minds, but also enriches our emotional lives, enabling greater resilience and flexibility in the face of life's adversities. Gaining perspective. One of the most profound aspects of travel is the opportunity it provides for perspective. When we venture into new environments, we often gain insights into our own lives that we may not have realized while being ensconced in our familiar settings. For instance, visiting a bustling city can highlight the opportunities and conveniences we take for granted, while a trip to a remote area may bring attention to the simplicity and peace that can exist outside of modern life. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of perspective in dealing with stress and anxiety. By understanding the impermanence of our troubles and focusing on the bigger picture, we can alleviate suffering. Travel can serve as a practical method for doing exactly this. For instance, Encountering different cultures can emphasize the relativity of our own challenges. What feels like a significant problem at home may pale in comparison to the experiences of others, especially in less privileged situations. Cultivating mindfulness through travel. The importance of being present. Mindfulness, being fully present in the moment, is a foundational principle in both Stoic philosophy and modern psychology. When traveling, we have a unique opportunity to practice mindfulness by engaging fully with our surroundings, instead of allowing our minds to wander into the past or future while we're physically in a new place. We can choose to ground ourselves in the here and now. This can be particularly valuable when we experience anxiety or depression, as it helps to redirect our focus away from internal struggles and toward the external world. Mindfulness can be enhanced through specific practices during travel. 1. Observational exercises. Dedicate time each day to simply observe your surroundings. Sit in a park, cafe, or bustling market and take note of the sounds, colors, smells, and movements around you. Allow yourself to immerse entirely in the sensory experience without distraction. 2. Mindful eating. While traveling, food can be a central aspect of culture. Instead of eating on the go or mindlessly, try savoring each bite and appreciating the flavors, textures, and even the company you're with. 3. Silent reflection. Take time each day for quiet reflection. This could be through journaling or simply sitting with your thoughts. Reflect on your experiences and how they make you feel. 4. Breath focus. Whenever you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or anxious while traveling, turn your attention to your breath. Inhale deeply. Hold it for a moment and exhale slowly. This can help center your thoughts and bring you back to the present. Journaling as a mindfulness practice. One particularly effective way to practice mindfulness while traveling is through journaling. Keeping a travel journal doesn't just serve to document your experiences. It allows for deeper reflection and helps solidify the lessons learned along the way. Through journaling, you can write about the challenges you faced, the emotions that arose, and how you overcame them, all of which contribute to personal growth. Here are some prompts to consider while journaling during your travels. 1. What did I learn today? 2. How did I feel in different situations? 3. What challenges did I face and how did I address them? 4. What am I grateful for today? 5. What new perspectives or insights have I gained? These reflections can be invaluable for recognizing patterns in your thinking and experiencing growth. Engaging fully in local cultures. Traveling provides the opportunity to engage deeply with different cultures, which can further enhance our appreciation for diversity and bolster our mental health. This engagement can take many forms, such as participating in local festivals, learning about traditions, and trying new foods. 1. Participating in local events. Engage in local festivities or celebrations you come across. These not only provide a fun experience, but also showcase the community spirit and traditions unique to the area. 2. Taking classes. If you're visiting a place known for a particular craft, such as cooking, art, or a local dance, sign up for a class. This can offer a hands-on understanding of the culture, as well as a chance to meet local people. 3. Volunteering. Dedicate a day or two to volunteer during your travels. Helping within the community not only enriches your experience, but also allows for meaningful connections with locals. The Stoic values of curiosity and simplicity. Embracing curiosity. Curiosity is an essential trait characterized by a desire to learn and explore. The Stoics praised curiosity as a means to expand understanding and grow as individuals. This should resonate with our approach to travel. Instead of focusing solely on the destination, adopt a curious mindset toward the journey itself, being open to surprises and new learnings. When traveling, ask questions. What is the history of this place? Why do the locals engage in these traditions? How do the ways of life differ here from my own? This curiosity can lead to enriching conversations that broaden your perspectives and deepen your understanding of humanity. Simplicity in travel. In a world often focused on luxury and extravagance, the Stoics remind us that simplicity brings clarity and peace. Embracing simplicity while traveling can lead to more meaningful experiences. 1. Travel light. Consider packing only the essentials. A lighter bag reduces stress and allows for greater mobility, making it easier to engage with your surroundings without being weighed down. 2. Mindful spending. Instead of indulging in flashy tours or expensive meals, seek simple, authentic experiences that resonate with the local culture. Prefer local street food or markets over fine dining, which often provides just as rewarding an experience. 3. Slow travel. Instead of rushing from one destination to another, consider spending longer periods in each location. This allows you to truly immerse yourself in the environment and fosters genuine connections. Seeing the world through a Stoic lens. Understanding impermanence. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the acknowledgement of impermanence, the understanding that nothing lasts forever. This is particularly relevant while traveling, as we often encounter breathtaking sights and exhilarating experiences that feel ephemeral. Marcus Aurelius remarked on the fleeting nature of life, encouraging us to cherish moments while recognizing their transitory nature. This understanding can cultivate a deeper appreciation for our travel experiences, allowing us to take joy in the present rather than becoming attached to fleeting moments. Acceptance and letting go. Travel comes with its own set of challenges: delayed flights, lost luggage, or unexpected expenses. By practicing acceptance, we can alleviate much of the stress that arises from these situations. Stoics teach us that many situations are beyond our control, and fighting against them only leads to frustration. When faced with travel setbacks, practice the following. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. Recognize any frustration or disappointment that arises when plans go awry. Accepting these feelings allows you to process them without being overwhelmed. 2. Focus on what you can control. Redeem the situation by redirecting your focus to actions you can take. Whether it's rebooking a flight or finding alternative accommodations, take proactive steps. 3. Find the lesson. Ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. Every setback offers an opportunity for growth, even if it may not feel that way at the moment. Building connections and community. The interconnectedness of humanity. Travel opens doors to understanding the fundamental interconnectedness of all humans. Every culture is built upon shared experiences, and recognizing this can foster empathy and compassion. Engagement with others, be it fellow travelers or locals, serves as a reminder that we're all navigating similar struggles and joys. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of community, emphasizing the value of relationships rooted in mutual support and understanding. By taking the time to connect with others during travel, we enrich our own experiences while also contributing positively to the lives of those we meet. Practical steps to connect deeply during travel. 1. Cultivate friendships. Initiate conversations with fellow travelers, share experiences, and learn about their journeys. Genuine connections can manifest in lasting friendships that extend beyond the travel experience. 2. Engage with locals. Seek opportunities to converse with locals, whether through guided tours, street markets, or casual settings. These interactions often yield insights not found in travel guidebooks. 3. Join local groups. Participate in community workshops, classes, or meetups that interest you. This not only fosters connections, but also deepens your understanding of the culture. Practicing empathy. Empathy is at the core of building human connections. While traveling, ask yourself how to put yourself in the shoes of those you encounter. How are their lives different from yours? What challenges do they face daily? How can you contribute positively to their community during your visit? Turning travel into a tool for personal growth, setting intentions for travel. Before embarking on a journey, take time to set your intentions. Consider what you hope to gain from the experience and how you can align your actions with Stoic principles. 1. Define your goals. Ask yourself what you want from this travel experience. Is it relaxation, adventure, cultural enrichment, or personal growth? 2. Alignment with Stoicism. Determine how you will integrate Stoic principles into your travels, such as mindfulness, resilience, and emotional management. 3. Create a flexible plan. While it's essential to have some structure, remain open to spontaneity. Very often, the most memorable experiences occur outside of our plans. The impact of travel on mental well-being. Travel can do wonders for our mental health. Exposure to new environments often results in feelings of renewal and inspiration. The experiences gained during travel can help alleviate feelings of stagnation or depression. By immersing ourselves in different ways of life, we can step back from our own problems, challenge our ways of thinking, and regain perspective on what truly matters. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative emotions. Throughout your travels, consciously practice gratitude by noting the experiences, lessons, and people you encounter that evoke appreciation. 1. Gratitude. Journaling. Keep a daily record of what you're thankful for during your travels, be it small moments of beauty, acts of kindness, or personal achievements. 2. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on your experiences and the lessons learned. This practice fosters a positive mindset and enhances well-being. Lesson 2. The Stoic Art of Rational Control. Introduction to Rational Control in Stoicism. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the practice of rational control, a guiding principle that teaches us to focus on what we can control and to relinquish concern for what lies beyond our influence. This lesson will explore how rational control can fortify our emotional resilience, assist in overcoming feelings of depression, and enhance our overall well-being. In a world filled with uncertainty and chaos, individuals often feel overwhelmed by their circumstances. However, Stoicism provides us with practical tools to cultivate a sense of inner peace and control, regardless of external conditions. By mastering our thoughts, actions, and responses, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude. The importance of rationality, understanding. Rationality in Stoicism. Rationality is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that humans possess the unique ability to use reason to navigate their lives, making choices in alignment with nature and virtue. Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle underscores the importance of directing our thoughts and actions with intention and purpose. Rationality allows us to differentiate between what can be changed and what cannot. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, proclaimed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight emphasizes the necessity of maintaining a rational mindset in the face of adversity. The role of reason in emotional regulation. Rational control is particularly significant in emotional regulation. Our emotional responses often arise from our thoughts and perceptions of events rather than the events themselves. By applying reason to our thoughts, we can manage our emotions and gain a clearer understanding of our experiences. Recognizing automatic thoughts. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a modern therapeutic approach, shares similarities with Stoic thought by emphasizing the recognition of automatic thoughts. These thoughts often arise unconsciously and can lead to excessive worry, anxiety, and depression. Practicing mindfulness can help us identify these automatic thoughts, providing the opportunity to challenge them with a rational perspective. Instead of accepting negative thoughts as truths, we can question their validity and reframe our perceptions. Cultivating rational control. Practical strategies. Embracing the dichotomy of control. One of the foundational teachings of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what is within our control and what is not. This awareness is crucial for achieving rational control. 1. What you can control. Your thoughts, beliefs, actions, and reactions. 2. What you cannot control. External events, other people's opinions, and past occurrences. By internalizing this distinction, we can divert our energy away from useless worry and instead focus on what empowers us. Practical exercise. Daily reflection on control. At the end of each day, reflect on the events that transpired. Consider the thoughts and actions you controlled versus those that were outside your influence. Acknowledge any areas where you allowed yourself to get caught up in things beyond your control, and recognize the ramifications of that choice. Framework for rational analysis. When faced with a difficult situation, a rational approach can be invaluable. Here's a practical framework for applying rational analysis. 1. Identify the situation. Clearly define the issue at hand. 2. Acknowledge your feelings. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise without judgment. 3. Examine your thoughts. What are the automatic thoughts accompanying these feelings? Write them down. 4. Challenge those thoughts. Are they factual? What evidence supports or contradicts these thoughts? 5. Reframe your view. Based on your rational analysis, reframe your understanding of the situation. Practical exercise. Thought journaling. Incorporate a thought journaling practice into your daily routine. Each time negative emotions arise, take a moment to write down the circumstances, your feelings, your thoughts surrounding those feelings, and the evidence for or against those thoughts. This will help you identify patterns, recognize cognitive distortions, and develop a more rational mindset. Practicing the Stoic pause. The Stoic pause involves taking a moment to step back and assess a situation before reacting. This practice encourages us to make conscious choices rather than impulsively reacting to our emotions. Practical exercise. The 5-second rule. When faced with stress or overwhelm, implement the 5-second rule. 1. Count to 5. When you feel a rush of emotion, count slowly to 5. 2. Take a deep breath. During this countdown, breathe deeply. 3. Assess. Use this time to consider your options before responding. Asking yourself questions such as, what can I do about this? Or is my worry founded in reality? This simple practice can create a gap between stimulus and response, allowing for more rational behavior. Building emotional resilience through rational control. Understanding. Emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is defined as the ability to adapt to stressful situations or crises. It is an essential quality that allows us to maintain our mental health and well-being amid adversity. By developing rational control, we can enhance our emotional resilience, enabling us to face challenges with equanimity. The process of resilience. Building emotional resilience involves several steps, all anchored in rational thinking. 1. Acceptance. Accept that change is a part of life and that challenges will arise. 2. Perspective taking. Reframe challenges as learning opportunities and recognize the temporary nature of difficult emotions. 3. Problem solving. Focus on constructive action rather than spiraling into negative thinking. 4. Social support. Seek connections with others who can provide encouragement and different viewpoints. Practical exercise. Resilience building through challenges. Identify a challenge you are currently facing. Reflect on how you can reframe this situation to view it as an opportunity for growth. Consider the following. What qualities or skills might you develop from overcoming this challenge? What support systems could assist you in this process? How will you apply rational analysis to address the situation? The power of gratitude and rational control. Cultivating a grateful mindset. Gratitude is not just an emotional response, it's a practice that aligns beautifully with rational control. By consciously focusing on what we appreciate in our lives, we can counteract negative thinking and cultivate resilience. Marcus Aurelius observed, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, 'The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly.'" Yet, he urged us to find gratitude in the opportunity to act virtuously despite these challenges. Practicing gratitude daily. 1. Gratitude journaling. Each evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be small moments of joy or significant events. What matters is the practice of recognition. 2. Gratitude letters. Write letters to individuals who have positively impacted your life. Even if you don't send them, expressing appreciation reinforces positive feelings. 3. Daily affirmations. Begin each day by stating what you are looking forward to and what you are grateful for. This sets a positive tone and reinforces rational thinking. Overcoming obstacles with rational control. Facing adversity, life will inevitably present obstacles, loss, disappointment, or economic downturns. The Stoics teach us to confront these challenges head-on, armed with the knowledge that our perceptions can shape our emotional experiences. 1. Reassess expectations. Adversity often arises from unmet expectations. Instead of viewing obstacles as failures, see them as natural occurrences in the landscape of life. 2. Focus on values. In challenging times, remind yourself of your core values. What principles can guide your responses? Aligning your actions with your values can provide clarity and focus. Practical exercise. Values reflection. Identify 3 core values that resonate with you. During challenging moments, revisit these values and assess how they can inform your actions. For example, if one of your values is compassion, how can you express compassion toward yourself or others amid difficulty? If resilience is a value, how can you embody it during tough times? Learning from setbacks. Every setback carries a lesson. The ability to examine our experiences through a rational lens allows us to derive meaning from difficulties. 1. Identify learning opportunities. After experiencing a setback, reflect on what the situation taught you. 2. Reframe failures as feedback. Instead of viewing failures as endpoints, see them as stepping stones to future success. Practical exercise. Post-setback reflection. After encountering a setback, take time to reflect on the following. What went wrong? What can you learn from this experience? How can you apply this lesson moving forward? The ultimate goal: living a life of rational control alignment with Stoic virtues. The ultimate goal of mastering rational control is not just to alleviate emotional disturbance, but to live a life aligned with Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By applying rational control and embodying these virtues, we can create a fulfilling life characterized by inner peace and resilience. 1. Wisdom. Use rational analysis to navigate life's complexities. 2. Courage. Face challenges head-on, recognizing that growth often comes from discomfort. 3. Justice. Treat yourself and others with fairness and understanding. 4. Temperance. Maintain balance in thoughts, emotions, and actions. Practical exercise. Daily virtue. Practice. At the end of each day, reflect on how you embodied Stoic virtues through rational control. Consider questions like, how did I exercise wisdom today? Did I demonstrate courage in facing challenges? In what ways did I exhibit fairness to myself and others? This daily practice serves not only to reinforce your commitment to Stoic principles, but also to promote continual growth. Lesson 3. Embracing impermanence and change. Introduction to Impermanence in Stoicism. The universe is characterized by constant change and impermanence. This fundamental reality can evoke feelings of uncertainty, loss, and fear, particularly when we cling to ideals, people, or experiences that we wish to last forever. In Stoicism, however, the understanding and acceptance of impermanence is a source of strength and resilience. By recognizing that change is intrinsic to life, we can learn to embrace it, adapt to it, and ultimately thrive amid life's unpredictability. This lesson will explore the Stoic perspective on impermanence, how it relates to our emotional well-being, and practical strategies for cultivating acceptance in the face of fluctuations and uncertainty. The Stoic view of impermanence. Understanding. Stoic philosophies. Concerning change. Stoicism teaches us that the world is in a state of flux. Panta rei, a phrase attributed to the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus, translates to "everything flows." The Stoics embraced this idea, understanding that nothing, be it joy, sorrow, wealth, or health, remains static. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his personal writings, Meditations, that the universe is ceaselessly changing, and all things are subject to transformation. By acknowledging that impermanence is a natural part of existence, we can cultivate a sense of perspective and acceptance. Acceptance of life's transience. Acceptance forms the core of the Stoic response to impermanence. Rather than resisting change or grieving over loss, Stoics encourage the cultivation of an attitude of acceptance. This does not imply passivity. Instead, it embodies a proactive stance where we recognize the temporary nature of circumstances and find peace in that recognition. 1. The nature of loss. Every relationship, experience, or material possession has an endpoint. Recognizing this helps lessen the pain of eventual loss. 2. The value of the present. The awareness of impermanence encourages us to cherish the present moment. Without this understanding, we may take today for granted. As Euthyphros emphasizes, true freedom lies in our ability to accept reality as it is, rather than how we wish it to be. Cultivating acceptance, practical strategies. Practicing mindfulness of the present moment. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for cultivating acceptance. By placing our focus on the present, rather than anxieties about the future or regrets about the past, we can find solace in the now. Practical exercise. Mindful breathing. Find a quiet space and take a moment to observe your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. As you breathe, focus on the sensations, how the air feels entering and leaving your body. Allow thoughts of the past or future to drift away, returning your focus to the present. Practicing mindful breathing can help you ground yourself amidst life's inevitable changes, allowing appreciation for the present moment and preparation for future transitions. Engaging in negative visualization. Negative visualization, a Stoic practice, involves contemplating the loss of people, possessions, or situations that we often take for granted. While this may initially provoke discomfort, it can foster gratitude and acceptance. Practical exercise. Visualizing loss. Set aside time to consider the people and things in your life that you value deeply. Without dwelling too long on uncomfortable feelings, imagine a scenario where you no longer have those people or possessions. Reflect on the joy and value they bring to your life, and express gratitude for their presence. Engaging in this exercise can enhance appreciation while cultivating an understanding that all things are temporary. Embracing change through flexibility. Flexibility is essential in navigating life's changes. Stoicism teaches the importance of adapting to shifting circumstances rather than clinging to rigid perspectives. By cultivating an adaptable mindset, we can weather storms of change with greater ease. 1. Cultivating openness. Be open to new experiences and perspectives. Rather than fearing change, view it as an opportunity for growth. 2. Reassessing goals and beliefs. Regularly evaluate your goals and beliefs to ensure they align with your current circumstances and values. Practical exercise. Revisiting goals. Take time to assess your personal goals and aspirations. Are they still relevant? How might they need to change? Consider writing them down and evaluating whether they align with your evolving perspective. The role of detachment in embracing change. Understanding. Stoic detachment, not to be confused with indifference, encourages us to hold our attachments lightly. Stoics teach us that while relationships and experiences can bring joy, they ultimately remain impermanent. Detachment allows us to appreciate what we have without becoming overly dependent on them for our happiness. This practice is especially crucial in reducing the fear associated with loss. 1. The virtue of perspective. View relationships and possessions in the broader context of life. Acknowledge that while they are meaningful, they do not define you. 2. Releasing clinging. Engage with the concept that clinging to relationships or possessions can lead to suffering. Practice minimizing attachments to material goods and outcomes. Practical exercise. A day of detachment. Choose a day to practice intentional detachment. Disconnect from social media, reduce material distractions, and consciously avoid over-investing in outcomes. Focus on the here and now experiences and your responses to them. Acting with intention. While detachment encourages a level of emotional distance, it does not imply disengagement. Instead, it invites us to act out of intention rather than from a place of neediness or fear of loss. 1. Intentional decisions. Approach your interactions and decisions with thoughtfulness rather than reacting based on fear or attachment. Consider your motivations behind your choices. 2. Mindful engagement. Engage with relationships and experiences fully, knowing that they may change or end. This mindfulness enhances the joyfulness of the present experience. Practical exercise. Intentional relationships. Reflect on key relationships in your life. Practice intentional engagement. Make a conscious effort to show appreciation, listen actively, and stay present with the individuals. Learning to let go. The art of letting go. Letting go is an essential skill that accompanies the acceptance of impermanence. It refers to the ability to release attachments to things, experiences, and even identities that no longer serve us. Letting go creates space for new experiences and personal growth. The Stoics understood that clinging to the past or fearing the future detracts from appreciating the present. 1. Release regrets. Acknowledge regrets without judgment, and then allow them to fade. Recognize they occur in the past and do not define your present. 2. Accept change. Embrace that change as a natural part of life, and letting go can create new possibilities. Practical exercise. Journaling for letting go. Utilize a journaling practice focused on letting go. Write down aspects of your life, regrets, fears, attachments that you wish to release. After recording, visualize letting go of these burdens and express gratitude for the lessons learned from them. Celebrating transitions. Transitioning through various life stages is unavoidable. Each shift offers a chance to redefine our identity, relationships, and goals. The Stoics recognize this as a natural progression of life. 1. Honoring change. Rather than fearing transitions, celebrate them as opportunities for growth and renewal. 2. Creating rituals. Mark transitions with personal rituals, ceremonies, reflections, or actions that acknowledge the shift. Practical exercise. Personal transition ceremony. Choose a personal transition, e.g., graduation, job change, or a shift in perspective, and create a simple ceremony around it. This could be a gathering with family and friends or a solitary moment of reflection, whatever feels appropriate to honor the change. The benefits of embracing impermanence. reducing anxiety and fear. Understanding impermanence can significantly reduce anxiety related to loss and change. When we accept that nothing lasts forever, we can approach life with a sense of ease, knowing that uncertainty is a natural part of existence. 1. Building comfort with change. Practice shifting your perspective toward viewing change as a new adventure instead of a source of anxiety. 2. Harnessing resilience, constructive responses to loss. Foster emotional resilience. As worry about loss diminishes, we become more flexible in facing future challenges. Enhancing gratitude and joy. Acknowledging impermanence increases appreciation for our current experiences. When we understand that moments are fleeting, we naturally develop deeper gratitude for each day. 1. Joy in the present. Cherish experiences without striving to cling to them. This opens the heart to fully enjoy the present. 2. Increased emotional richness. Living with an awareness of change encourages emotional richness. It allows for a more profound engagement with joys, sorrows, and everything in between. Practical exercise. Gratitude reflection. Each evening, reflect on 3 moments of joy from your day. Write them down and acknowledge their impermanence. This exercise fosters appreciation for the beauty and transience. Lesson 4. The Stoic Practice of Virtue Ethics. Introduction to Virtue Ethics in Stoicism. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the concept of virtue, which is often seen as the highest good. Virtue ethics emphasizes moral character and the pursuit of a virtuous life, highlighting the importance of aligning our actions with values such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This lesson will explore the Stoic understanding of virtue, its practical applications in daily life, and specific techniques for cultivating virtuous living. By focusing on virtue, Stoicism offers a framework for ethical decision-making and personal development, guiding us toward a life characterized by integrity, fulfillment, and moral responsibility. The 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism. 1. Wisdom. Wisdom refers to the ability to make sound judgments and decisions based on a deep understanding of oneself and the world. It encompasses the discernment of right from wrong and prioritizing what truly matters. Application in life. Cultivating wisdom involves seeking knowledge, reflecting on experiences, and practicing critical thinking. It encourages individuals to make choices in alignment with their true values. Practical exercise. Daily reflection on wisdom. Each evening, reflect on a decision you made that day. Analyze it through the lens of wisdom. What led to that decision? What alternative choices could have been made? 2. Courage. Courage is the quality that allows individuals to act rightly in the face of fear, adversity, or challenge. It is not merely about physical bravery, but encompasses moral courage to uphold one's convictions. Application in life. Courage allows individuals to confront difficulties, speak the truth, and stand up for their beliefs even when it is unpopular or challenging. Practical exercise. Courageous actions. Identify a situation in your life where you've hesitated to act due to fear. Plan a small, intentional step you can take to confront that fear and cultivate courage. 3. Justice. Justice embodies fairness, integrity, and the treatment of others with respect and dignity. It represents the value of community and emphasizes the importance of contributing to the common good. Application in life. Practicing justice involves being mindful of the impact of our actions on others and striving to do what is right. Practical exercise. Acts of justice. Each week, commit to performing a small act of kindness or justice for someone in your community. Reflect on the impact of your action on that person's life. 4. Temperance. Temperance refers to moderation and self-control. It is the practice of balancing desires and impulses to maintain harmony in life. Application in life. Practicing temperance helps prevent excess and fosters a disciplined approach to achieving one's goals. Practical exercise. Temperance inventory. Keep a journal that tracks your daily habits related to moderation, food, spending, reactions, etc. Reflect on areas where you can practice greater self-control. The significance of virtue ethics, living in accordance with nature. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with nature meant living in alignment with one's virtues. This perspective encourages us to embrace our rational nature and act in ways that foster overall human flourishing, ultimately leading to eudaimonia, a fulfilling life. 1. Harmony with nature. Recognizing our connection to nature and humanity enhances our understanding of virtue. 2. Purposeful action. Aligning actions with virtue cultivates a sense of purpose and direction. Developing moral character. Virtue ethics is centered around developing moral character. By nurturing virtues, we embody characteristics that contribute positively to ourselves and others. 1. Transformative process. Cultivating virtue requires ongoing reflection, practice, and self-awareness. 2. Role models. Learning from virtuous individuals can inspire us to embody similar traits. Practical application of virtue ethics in daily life, engaging in the practice of virtue. 1. Define personal values. Take time to identify your core values, reflecting on how they align with the Stoic virtues. 2. Set goals. Define specific goals centered on cultivating virtue in your life. Use the SMART framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to create actionable objectives. Practical exercise. Values alignment. Write down your 3 most important values. Then, for each value, articulate how it can be connected to the 4 cardinal virtues. The role of community virtue is often cultivated within the context of community. Engaging with others who prioritize virtuous living can amplify your growth and accountability. 1. Finding supportive relationships. Surround yourself with individuals who embody the virtues you strive to cultivate. 2. Creating meaningful connections. Engage in discussions about ethics, morality, and character building to deepen your understanding. Practical exercise. Join a discussion group. Seek out or form a group dedicated to exploring ethics, philosophy, or personal growth. Schedule regular meetings to share insights and experiences related to virtue. Overcoming challenges to virtuous living. Identifying obstacles. Recognizing and addressing obstacles to virtuous living is essential for growth. Common obstacles can include: 1. Emotional turmoil, stress, anger, or fear may cloud judgment and hinder virtuous decision-making. 2. Peer influence. The desire for acceptance can lead to compromising one's values. 3. External conditions. Life circumstances may tempt you to act against your virtues. Practical exercise. Obstacle mapping. Identify specific challenges you face in living according to your virtues. Create an obstacle map that outlines these challenges and potential strategies for overcoming them. Cultivating resilience against adversity. Resilience strengthens virtue by fostering the ability to persevere through hardships. Stoics encourage viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. 1. Strengthening. Moral resolve. Facing difficulties tests our commitment to virtue. 2. Lessons from failure. Reflecting on failures provides insights that reinforce the importance of virtue. Practical exercise. Resilience journaling. Keep a journal of your experiences with adversity. Reflect on how those experiences have influenced your understanding and practice of virtue. The ultimate goal of virtuous living, achieving eudaimonia. The ultimate goal of Stoic virtue ethics is to achieve eudaimonia, a state of flourishing that encompasses happiness, fulfillment, and a balanced existence. By following virtuous principles, individuals can navigate life with clarity and purpose. 1. Lifelong journey. Understanding that virtuous living is an ongoing process, not a destination. 2. Legacy of virtue. Leaving a lasting impact on others and inspiring future generations to prioritize virtue. Lesson 5. The Stoic approach to emotions. Introduction to Stoic emotional management. Emotions are an unavoidable aspect of the human experience. While they can guide us and enrich our lives, unchecked emotions can lead to impulsive actions and irrational choices. Stoicism offers a framework for understanding and managing emotions, advocating for emotional control rather than emotional suppression. This lesson will delve into the Stoic perspective on emotions, explore techniques to cultivate emotional resilience, and provide practical exercises to enhance your emotional intelligence. Understanding the Stoic perspective on emotions. The dichotomy of control. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. According to the Stoics, our emotions are within our control only to the extent that we can choose how to respond to external events. 1. External events. You cannot control situations, opinions, or actions of others. These are outside your influence. 2. Internal responses. Your thoughts, beliefs, and reactions to events are within your control. Stoicism teaches that we should focus our efforts on regulating these. Emotions as judgment. Stoicism posits that emotions arise from our judgments about external events. Stress, anxiety, anger, and sadness stem from how we interpret and respond to happenings in our lives. 1. Cognitive appraisal. The process of forming judgments based on our perceptions can influence our emotional states. 2. Changing perspectives. By reframing our thoughts and beliefs, we have the power to alter our emotional responses. The importance of rationality. Stoics emphasize the importance of rationality in emotional management. While emotions are natural, they should not drive our decisions or behavior without scrutiny. Cultivating rationality allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. 1. Emotional awareness. Recognizing and understanding emotions is essential to regulate them effectively. 2. Use of reason. Applying reason and logic helps assess the validity of our emotional responses and aids in making informed decisions. Techniques for emotional resilience, mindfulness, and self-awareness. Developing mindfulness can enhance emotional awareness and improve your response to intense emotions. 1. Being present. Practicing mindfulness involves focusing on the current moment without judgment. This helps in recognizing emotional triggers. 2. Emotional check-ins. Regularly assess your emotional state throughout the day. Acknowledge and name your feelings without judgment. Practical exercise. Mindfulness meditation. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily for mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath, observe your thoughts and feelings, and gently bring your attention back when it wanders. Reframing thoughts. The Stoic practice of reframing involves looking at situations from different perspectives. This technique can help mitigate unfavorable emotional responses. 1. Identify negative thoughts. Recognize unhelpful thoughts that lead to negative emotions. 2. Challenge and reframe. Ask yourself how a more constructive view could change your response. Practical exercise. Though. Journal. Maintain a journal where you write down a situation that triggered a strong emotional response. Reflect on the thoughts that accompanied this feeling and reframe them into more positive or rational perspectives. Stoic exercises for emotional control. Premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils. This Stoic exercise involves contemplating potential hardships and challenges before they occur. This practice prepares both your mind and emotions for possible adverse events. Negative visualization. Reflecting on possible losses or situations can help appreciate what you have, fostering resilience when faced with adversity. Daily review. At the end of each day, Review your actions and emotional responses. Consider what went well and what could be improved, allowing for reflection and growth. Practical exercise. Journaling reflections. Each evening, write about significant emotional events of the day. Analyze your reactions and think about ways you could respond differently in the future. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can counterbalance negative feelings. By acknowledging the positives in our lives, we shift our focus from what is lacking or distressing to what brings us joy. 1. Regular gratitude practice. Reflect on what you are thankful for regularly, fostering a more positive outlook on life. 2. Gratitude letters. Write letters expressing appreciation to individuals who have positively impacted your life, which helps reinforce feelings of connection and contentment. Practical exercise. Gratitude list. Create a weekly gratitude list where you note at least 3 things for which you are thankful. Reflect on how these positive elements influence your emotional state. The role of emotions in decision-making. The balance of emotions and reason. While Stoicism promotes rationality, emotions are not inherently negative. They can provide valuable insight and inform decisions when harnessed appropriately. 1. Listening to emotions. Emotions can signal important information regarding your values and beliefs. 2. Integrating emotions and reason. Strive to balance emotional insights with rational analysis to make sound decisions. Practical exercise. Emotion. Reason analysis. When faced with a decision, analyze it by identifying the emotional triggers involved and the rational considerations. Create a list of pros and cons that incorporates both emotional and logical aspects. Avoiding emotional decision-making. Despite the value of emotions, it is important to prevent them from dominating decision-making processes. 1. Check for bias. Acknowledge when emotions might be clouding judgment, e.g., making impulsive buys after a bad day. 2. Pause. Before action, implement a pause between emotional stimulation and action to consider a rational response. Practical exercise. Decision-making pause. When confronted with a significant decision, implement a 24-hour pause to reflect on both emotional and rational factors before proceeding. The importance of community and relationships. Emotions in social contexts. Stoicism recognizes that emotions often arise within social contexts. Relationships can be sources of both joy and distress, making it essential to cultivate healthy interactions. 1. Empathy and compassion. Practice understanding others' emotions and perspectives. This strengthens relationships and leads to more compassionate responses. 2. Supportive relationships. Surround yourself with individuals who share similar values and assist in fostering emotional growth. Practical exercise. Active listening. Practice active listening in conversations by focusing entirely on the speaker, without offering immediate responses. This encourages a deeper understanding of the other person's feelings and thoughts. Conflict management. Understanding emotions is crucial in managing conflicts. Stoicism advocates for calmness and rational dialogue when disagreements arise. 1. Emotional regulation in conflict. Stay aware of your emotional state during conflicts and strive to remain calm to foster constructive resolution. 2. Guided conversations. Approach difficult conversations with a clear goal of understanding rather than winning an argument. Practical exercise. Conflict resolution. Role play. Role-play possible conflict scenarios with a trusted friend, focusing on employing emotional intelligence and rationality to navigate disagreements. Lesson 6. The Stoic attitude toward adversity and challenge. Introduction to adversity in Stoicism. Adversity is an inevitable part of life that presents us with challenges, obstacles, and hardships. How we respond to adversity often shapes our character and ultimately determines our path to personal growth and fulfillment. Stoicism teaches that adversity can be a powerful catalyst for transformation, emphasizing resilience, acceptance, and the importance of perspective. In this lesson, we will explore the Stoic attitude toward adversity, the benefits of embracing, and practical techniques to cultivate resilience in the face of life's difficulties. The Stoic philosophy on adversity. Embracing the nature of life. Stoicism encourages us to accept the reality of adversity rather than resist or avoid it. Life is inherently unpredictable, and challenges are a natural part of the human experience. 1. Acceptance of fate. The Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting what we cannot control. This acceptance does not mean passivity, but a recognition that we can choose how to respond. 2. The role of nature. Stoics believe that adversity can serve a purpose in the grand scheme of life, and that those experiences can help align us with our true nature. Adversity as an opportunity for growth. Stoics view challenges as opportunities for personal development. Adversity can reveal our strengths, foster resilience, and deepen our understanding of virtue. 1. Character development. Difficulties can help shape our character, teaching us lessons in patience, empathy, and fortitude. 2. Cultivation of virtue. Responding to adversity with virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance helps us to reinforce and strengthen these qualities. The practice of resilience building. A Stoic framework for resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to challenging situations. A Stoic framework for resilience involves a combination of mindset, preparation, and practice. 1. Maintain a growth mindset. Embrace the belief that challenges are opportunities for learning and improvement. 2. Prioritize preparation. Recognize potential challenges that may arise and mentally prepare your responses in advance. The role of negative visualization. Negative visualization is a Stoic practice that involves contemplating potential future hardships or losses. This technique can help mitigate the shock of adversity when it occurs. 1. Anticipate challenges. Regularly consider what difficulties might come your way. This helps in fostering resilience and reduces fear of the unknown. 2. Cultivate appreciation. By imagining loss, you can develop a greater appreciation for what you currently have, enhancing your capacity to handle future adversity. Practical exercise. Weekly negative visualization. Dedicate a few minutes each week to reflect on potential challenges you might face in the upcoming days. Contemplate how you would respond and what strengths you would draw upon to navigate those situations. Practicing acceptance. Amor fati. Amor fati, or love of fate, is the Stoic practice of accepting all that happens in life, both good and bad. This philosophy encourages us to embrace our circumstances fully. 1. Reframe challenges. View challenges as necessary parts of your journey that contribute to your development. 2. Find meaning in adversity. Seek the lessons and growth opportunities hidden within difficult experiences. Practical exercise. Reflecting on past challenges. Think of a past challenge that you initially viewed negatively. Reflect on how that experience contributed to your personal growth or deepened your understanding of yourself. Write down any lessons learned. Techniques for navigating adversity. The dichotomy of control. Understanding the dichotomy of control is crucial when dealing with adversity. The Stoics taught that we can only control our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, not external events. 1. Focus on what you can control. Identify what aspects of a situation are within your control and direct your energy toward them. 2. Let go of what you can't control. Practice acceptance of events and outcomes that are outside your influence, reducing anxiety and frustration. Practical exercise. Control journal. Create a journal where you regularly analyze situations that cause you stress or frustration. Identify what is within your control and what is not. This practice fosters clarity and reduces the emotional burden associated with adversity. Cultivating emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is key to navigating difficult situations. Stoics advocate for maintaining emotional balance and perspective in the face of adversity. 1. Pause before reaction. When faced with adversity, take a moment to breathe and reflect before responding emotionally. 2. Reassess emotional responses. Pay attention to your emotional triggers and work to reframe them. Practical exercise. Emotion regulation. Toolkit. Compile a list of strategies or practices, e.g., deep breathing, journaling, talking to a friend, that you can use to regulate your emotions when facing adversity. Refer to this toolkit during challenging times. Seeking support and community. Stoicism recognizes the importance of community and support in overcoming difficulty. Engaging with others who share similar values can provide strength and perspective. 1. Reach out. Do not hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or mentors when facing challenges. Sharing experiences helps foster connection and understanding. 2. Participate in community. Engaging in discussions or groups centered on philosophy, ethics, or personal development can enrich your resilience and strengthen your Stoic practice. Practical exercise. Support network mapping. Identify individuals in your life who can provide support during challenging times. Create a map of your support network, noting who you can turn to for various types of adversity. Learning from adversity. The power of reflection. Reflecting on adverse experiences allows us to extract wisdom and understanding from our challenges. 1. Analyze responses. After facing adversity, take time to reflect on your reactions. What worked well? What could you improve for future challenges? 2. Document resilience. Keep a journal of your experiences with adversity and your responses. Over time, observe patterns of growth and learning. Practical exercise. Resilience reflection. Journaling. After overcoming a significant challenge, write about what you learned from the experience. Include insights about your strengths, vulnerabilities, and areas for growth. Embracing a lifelong journey of growth. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of virtue and personal growth is a lifelong journey. By embracing adversity as a teacher, we can continuously evolve into our best selves. 1. Cultivate humility. Recognize that every individual faces challenges, and humility allows for connection and understanding. 2. Commit to continuous improvement. Focus on harnessing the wisdom gained from each challenge to inform your future actions and decisions. Final thoughts on Stoicism and personal growth. As we conclude our exploration of Stoicism, it's important to reflect on the key themes and insights that can guide us in our everyday lives. Stoicism is not merely a philosophical discipline, it is a practical approach to living that emphasizes the cultivation of virtue, resilience, and self-awareness. Here are some central takeaways to ponder. 1. Embrace the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment, recognizing that it is the only time we truly have. By letting go of worries about the past or anxieties for the future, we can engage more fully with our lives and make conscious choices aligned with our values. 2. Cultivate inner strength. The practice of Stoicism encourages us to build resilience in the face of adversity. Recognizing that challenges are opportunities for growth allows us to transform setbacks into learning experiences, reinforcing our inner strength and character. 3. Focus on what you can control. Understanding the dichotomy of control empowers us to concentrate our energy and attention on the aspects of life we can influence. This mindset fosters peace of mind and reduces frustration, enabling us to respond thoughtfully to external circumstances. 4. Practice emotional awareness. Cultivating emotional intelligence and awareness helps us navigate life's challenges with greater clarity. By understanding our emotions and their triggers, we can choose responses that align with our values, rather than reacting impulsively. 5. Seek community and connection. Stoicism acknowledges the importance of community and relationships in our journey. Engaging with others who share our values, seeking support, and providing help in return fosters a sense of connection that enriches our experiences. 6. Embrace life as a journey. Life's challenges are integral to our development. By adopting a growth mindset and viewing life as a continuous journey of learning, we can approach experiences with curiosity and openness rather than resistance. 7. Reflect and learn. Regular reflection on our experiences deepens our understanding and allows us to extract valuable lessons. Whether through journaling, meditation, or discussions with others, reflection serves as a tool for continuous self-improvement. In conclusion, a path to personal growth in the moment of depression. Embracing Stoicism does not mean rejecting emotions or hardships. Rather, it is about finding strength and wisdom within them. As you integrate these teachings into your life, you will develop a more profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. The Stoic path is a lifelong commitment to self-improvement, ethical living, and resilience against the inevitable challenges we all face. As you navigate the complexities of existence, remember that the cultivation of virtue, wisdom, and inner peace resides within your power. May you approach each day with intention, courage, and an unwavering spirit, ready to embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth. The journey is yours to shape, and through Stoicism, you can find clarity and strength in the face of adversity, ultimately leading to a more meaningful and fulfilling life.